visualization is cool because if you can see it, then there's a chance that it's actually going to happen. And then if you believe it, then it makes it easier every day to actually do the action. But talk is cheap. So I've been practicing actually writing it down. And then I find that once I've gotten started, it's hard for me to stop. How do you step into greatness? You just step. And then everything else is easy-ish. So, it's no secret right now. I've always had the vision of owning my own production company, owning my own theater. Where that is, I don't know. I need to practice being more specific, but I think it's a good step. It's a good stepping stone. So I've been just doing some comparison of how acting and motivation are very similar. For example, I have another journal. I bought this last year for $5 at Five and Below. Never knew that kind of place existed. So something commonly actors say is, what's my motivation? And what I found is what successful people ask themselves is, what's my why? What's your why? What is motivating me to move in this scene? What is motivating me to get up every morning? You know? So I've been doing that. I don't have a lot jotted down yet. But I showed a friend and they're like, it's actually more than you think it is. And I'm just very hard on myself. Gotta stop that. Gotta stop that. One of my coworkers, she pops me whenever I say something negative. So I avoid saying negative things around her, at least. What my company will and will not do. We will always send a reply, whether it's a rejection or an acceptance. We will be diverse, but also be specific on what we're looking for in a role. So what do I mean by that? I mean, you know how when you go to, you see the audition flyer and it says, all types welcome. And then you show up and you're the only fucking black girl with curly hair. And there's a whole bunch of Caucasian woman with blonde hair, blue eyes. It's like, you should have just fucking said that on the flyer. You know, I wouldn't have wasted my time. My company will always validate you. I'm always about positive reinforcement. I think that this is something that makes me unique as an instructor. I can say, that was good, but we need to work on this. And I think that's one of my strengths. I was looking into research on how to actually build a theater. And I got stuck on this article that focused more on, who does my space serve? Why am I building this location? Who am I building it for? How is it going to better the community? And I think that's a very important question to ask. I need to sit on my hands. I keep talking with my hands. It's more of a see a need, fill a need. Something that I heard a long time ago was, what makes a great leader is someone who catches a situation before it becomes a problem. And I think that I'm very good at that. I've also been doing a lot of research on marketing and sales by reading blog posts, particularly from Gary Vaynerchuk. That's a mouthful. Learning to communicate your conviction is probably the most valuable fundraising skill you can develop. And alcohol helps. This Gary Vee didn't say that though. This was from someone else. But and it all boils down to, what's your why? Why is what you're doing important? Help me to feel what you're feeling, right? And yeah, and just telling your story and documenting it, which is what I'm doing now. Even though I really feel like I'm not making progress, it helps a little bit. Okay. I'm gonna get up now and I'm going to get some food because I have this really bad habit of eating at the last minute and I need to stop that. Smile. And what's your why? I don't know mine. Do you know yours?